I'm Joy Baldridge, and I'd like to share with you some mottos that we had as a family when I was growing up. My father would tell me that the Baldridges do whatever it takes, and the Baldridge women always get what they want. And he went on to tell a story about his mother, my grandmother, Dorothy Dottie Denton Baldridge. And she thought when my father was young, back in the 1920s, that he needed to play a musical instrument. And she thought the piccolo would be the perfect instrument, and she found one that was used, but she couldn't afford to buy it. She realized, though, that she would get a couple of pennies back if she returned bottles to the milkman after he delivered the milk and they had drink in it. So Dottie started to collect those pennies and kind of put them away and hide them for my grandfather, Patrick Baldridge. And one day when she was getting so close to the goal, she could just feel it. She could hear the piccolo playing in her mind. She ordered a lot of milk. And when Grandpa Baldridge opened the icebox, he said, "Dottie, have you lost your mind? Why are there so many bottles of milk in this icebox?" And she and my father kind of laughed to themselves because they knew that once they returned all those final bottles that he was going to get his piccolo. My father did get the piccolo, and when he went on in years later to be in the Navy. And when he was in the Navy, they needed a piccolo player to play Stars and Stripes Forever. And there were a shortage of piccolo players at that time. But my father played the piccolo, and they summoned him to all the fancy meetings when the admirals were there. And actually, by him playing the piccolo, instead of being on the battleships, he was able to have his life spared. And so when you think about the Baldridges always get what they want, especially those Baldridge women, and the Baldridges can do anything, what kind of family motto can you set for your daughters to have the women in your life strong, but also for everyone that you know, because we all want to be strong together? Happy Women's History Month. Thank you for listening to my family story.